All right, now it's time to go inside TMZ for all the latest from Hollywood. Joining us on this Wednesday morning, Dax Holt. Good morning to you, Dax.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good. All right, let's start with Charlie Sheen. We know he's out of 2.5 Men, but now the producers are talking possible replacements. So what are you hearing are some of the possibilities?
Well, we've heard the name Rob Lowe being passed around. It sounds like Chuck Lorre has been talking to a lot of the execs inside of 2.5 Men, and they want to continue with the show. Obviously, get rid of Charlie Sheen, but figure out how they're going to keep the show on the air because it's so successful. They'll get a replacement in there, and I guess Rob Lowe's name is kind of at the top of the list right now that they've been thinking, and they think he, obviously an awesome person to have on the show. He's got 2 problems. He's on Parks and Recreation right now, and apparently he also grew up with the Sheen family. So he's pretty tight with them. So that might be a conflict going, do I want to, ruin that relationship with Charlie Sheen to be on the show? I don't know, because I can't see Charlie being like, okay, take over my spot, buddy. But I guess we'll see what they decide in the long run, whether they're going to have a replacement or just have someone join the cast and kind of start new. Yeah,
it should be really interesting to see how they transition from Sheen to no Sheen. But let's shift gears now and talk about those White House party crashers. All right, they were supposed to be on the upcoming season of Celebrity Rehab, but now we hear Mikhail has been kicked out. What happened?
Yeah, Mikhail was kicked off the cast of Celebrity Rehab yesterday. Apparently they, were trying to figure out what exactly her addiction is, and she doesn't have an addiction. She just apparently wanted to be there for the camera time, and the people over there went, nope, sorry, it's time to go. You have no addiction. Then you don't need to be on this show, because honestly they take it pretty seriously when it comes to trying to get these celebrities rehabbed and healthy and sober. Dr. Drew isn't going to just be wasting his time, so they kicked her off the cast.
All right, and before we let you go today, another big week for Lindsay Lohan. Now I guess you guys are saying she's suing the jewelry company for a tape that they released of her. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, the jewelry store went and sold out their surveillance video to the Associated Press. Well, this has really ticked Lindsay off because she's saying, I'm going to sue them. I'm going after them. They're not allowed to use my image for profit. And that is kind of what they did. But the problem is the jewelry store saying we had no other choice. We've been getting so many requests for this video. Everyone's been wanting to see it that eventually we're just trying to get it out there so everyone can watch it. Well, I don't know. This may actually ruin the prosecutor's case by putting this video out there. It makes the jewelry store look like they just want press. They want their name out there. They want the publicity. And that's what Lindsay's been saying from the beginning. All
right, interesting development there. Dax, as always, thanks for joining us. And you can catch TMZ right here on Fox Providence at 7 p.m. Or for information on any of the stories you just saw, head to our website, foxprovidence.com.